Hello everyone, it's Nim and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you probably already saw by the title, we are renovating one of the apartments that came with the new expansion pack in a new world, that is Evergreen Harbor, and this is one of their starter apartments. Now, obviously, once I finished with this apartment, it is no longer a starting apartment because I cannot build starter homes because I go way excessive in cluttering and items and finding expensive stuff. We all know that, that's like, it's not a surprise, but just bear with me, it will no longer be a starter home. It will, however, be an amazing, pretty apartment. So, I built this yesterday, I think I built it, and now I'm editing it today and doing a voiceover, and I just can't get over the fact with how amazing everything looks in eco lifestyle. And I know that I've been saying this for like the past 2 weeks, and I'm starting to repeat myself, and I know that, but it is just so amazing. I genuinely love this apartment. Also, apologies if you can hear my fan in the background because it is incredibly warm and moist here, so it needs to be on, otherwise I'm just melting away. Also, apparently, when you bulldoze an entire apartment, you also bulldoze the floors. So that's why none of the flooring was showing up, and I actually had to build the floors before I was able to put flooring in there, which was kind of weird to me, but you know. Oh, by the way, before I forget, this build is completely eco lifestyle and base game. Like, completely. I'm quite proud of that. So we are now building the kitchen. And it will be a pretty grand kitchen, like it will have like a kitchen island there as well, and nice appliances and nice cabinets. I am all into kitchens, like you all know that. I love building and decorating kitchens. It's what I do, I mean, it's what I live for, basically. Kitchens are like one of my favorite things to do. Also, with like only using base game and one expansion pack, I really had to force myself to like brand out from my normal cabinets that I use every single time, and I had to use different things, and you actually get to like experience different items. How weird that sounds, I know, but you like learn to appreciate items in a different way. And you also learn to see items that usually you don't see that often. Also, right there, I was trying if I could actually expand the apartment. You can't. I mean, if you could have, it would have been nice, but you can't. So that's just tough luck. So we are just like placing the basic items. So a microwave, a dishwasher. Now we are placing some clutter items. We're just gonna place them down, and we are like gonna properly place them later. And I was looking here for the fruit bowl, you know, the tiny fruit bowl, and I could only find the big one. I was like, you know what, fine. We will not have a fruit bowl right now, that's totally okay. I mean, like, I don't care. Also, one of the items that I usually use, I think it's like a cooking book, and there's little like knives and spoons that you hang up. Apparently they're from an expansion pack. I never knew. I never know what's in an expansion pack and what's not because I just use everything. And what you see me going here now is the like debug menu from Eco Lifestyle, and they have so many amazing things. So they have like milk cartons and stuff like that, so I thought it was actually pretty good. So obviously I'm trying that. The only downside is that these items do not clip on the like the red shelf, so you have to place them up with using the 9 and 0 key, which kind of is a downside, but you know, I won't be the one to complain about that. So that's all completely fine. Also, I'm saying also a very lot again. Anyways, see, I can use different words. What what I see is when I renovate apartments, I'm actually done pretty quick, and I don't actually have to speed them up this much because this is like sped up 200 times, and usually my builds are sped up around 500, and they're around 10 to 12 minutes. But if I were to sped up this video like 500 times, this video would only be 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. I think it was like 3 minutes 98. That's not proper. 3 minutes 58. I don't know why I said 98. I don't know. Who knows why we do anything, right? Also, I apologize for not uploading yesterday. But as you guys know, like I'm working on the report season, it's the end of the school year, so we have to close it off. We're having a lot of parent-teacher like conferences in a different way than we usually do, because obviously the parents can't actually go into the school, which is kind of logical. So, you know, stuff like that. Also, most of the furniture comes from the debug menu, because in the debug menu from Eco Lifestyle, there are all the items that you could craft there in there as well. And I personally hate it because they don't have separate swatches, and I really dislike it. So, I mean, that might just be me. I know there are some other Sims YouTubers that have like I don't want to say a big problem, but I think it's annoying. I mean, why not just put it like the unlockables from career items, like certain desks or chairs, you need to like be a high level in your career before you could use that. Or like certain plants, you have to like make a golden date or something, you know? And you could easily unlock those with a cheat. But you can't do that with the Eco Lifestyle. They have to go into the debug, and then you have to scroll through all the debug, and it's annoying and tedious. And I just don't see myself using those items, because I probably forget that they're actually there. I mean, for this build I remembered, but that's mostly because, you know, I went through debug in my last build as well. So that's how I know. Otherwise, I'm guessing in a few weeks, I will completely forget that there are debug items in the menu that I can actually use. Like, they're usable, they're not some weird filler, like train set or something. They're actual items that you can craft. Anyways, I know that like furnace, it's not a furnace, is it? I don't know, like the fireplace of metal in the corner there. I know that it's like an industrial footprint, and I know that it's probably very bad for the environment, but you know, it just looks so nice, so I had to incorporate it because I really liked the way it looked. Also, I was trying to green up this apartment, so we're using a lot of plants, we're using a lot of light colors and natural wood colors. And I'm in love with this apartment. So it's a 2-bedroom apartment, but really I created this for a single sim. And you know, if you want to live with 2 sims in here, that's fine, or like a small family, that's fine as well. You just have to rebuild that 1 bedroom. So we have 1 master bedroom, and then the other bedroom I made it into an office. So there is like a computer there and some painting stuff, you know, just stuff like that. I think there's even like a woodwork bench in there. I'm not quite sure, but my memory is correct. There is a woodwork bench in there. I'm not quite sure anymore, but we'll see. So you can see me now placing all these plants, and there was just this big plant. There's like this weird shadow all of a sudden when I placed it, so that was really weird. And I know that flower pots are usually for the outside of the home, but I thought, you know what, why shouldn't I have a flower pot in the inside of my home? It will look really nice, so you know, who cares, I'm doing it anyways. And I was looking for the like video editing station, but apparently that comes in an expansion pack as well. I really wouldn't know what expansion pack, but apparently it is from an expansion pack, so you learn something new every single day. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Also, I love, oh man, I keep saying also so many times. I think I've said also like at least 35 times by now. Please don't count it. Anyways, I love sizing down plants at the moment. With this big, enormous plants, and just size them down a little bit and place them on top of a desk. So you have like this mini version of the plants, and I think it's so cute. Also, I figured out that the Eco Lifestyle lights, I like them way better than that weird ceiling light that I usually use. The ones from Eco Lifestyle give really natural light. I really like it. And that might just be me, because I think it's more of a yellowish warm light instead of the like harsh white. And I quite like it. And I usually never like it, like I never used to like yellow lights, but in this build, it complements it so well. By the way, I was thinking that the like woodwork ornament above the crafting table would have been so smart. I was like, you know what, they could probably make this at the crafting table, and they were so proud of it that they hang it up above it. I really enjoyed it. I just enjoy building, and I know that I've said that before, but I like it. Also, I still find it really weird that it's mirror from Eco Lifestyle. You can't find it when you click on the mirrors in the bedroom, but you can find it when you click on the mirrors in the bathroom. I think I may have to, like, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm looking over it and I just don't see it. Or otherwise I have to, like, write this to EA as well. Maybe they can fix it. I don't even know if that's true with multiple items, but usually all the items that I can find in one, like if I click on paintings and I click on another room in paintings, they're all the same paintings. So why are not just the same mirrors? Is that just me? Do you guys have that as well? Or do you use like the other catalog in there? Who knows? I want to say also again. Oh man, I'm so aware of how many times I say also right now. Whoa. And I can't use anyways anymore because then I'm gonna say that a lot. So we are in the corner, we're having like the Baby Yoda, and obviously we are having the Bob Pancakes painting because I love Bob Pancakes. I love his name. I love the fact that he's called Bob. I think Bob is a really nice name to say. Bob. I just like it. And I think he's a really badass man with a beard, and then his name is Pancakes. I like it. I don't necessarily like Eliza Pancakes, but I like Bob Pancakes. And oh my gosh, did you hear my phone go off right now? Whoa. Could you not phone, please? Very rude when I am recording a video. So, we are now just finishing up the final strokes on the bathroom, having a little, like, bathroom mat so you don't have, like, a cold feet when you get out of the bathtub. And a little, like, rug in front of the toilet. I think we are placing some ornaments, like some little flowers, yes. And that is actually the end of this entire apartment. So you're coming into the screenshots right now, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and you follow me on all my other social media. They are all linked in the description down below. Bye guys!